Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from Judge Innovation Garage in the Peach capital of the state, baby. It got a little humid, but let me show you what I got going on this afternoon. Yeah, so when the bell rung, got back on this, and I'm gonna give you an update on the 70C10 and the 63 Impala. I've got one video loading. It's about 18 minutes long. It takes forever to load. So this one will probably load before that one. So you'll just have to go back. I appreciate you go back and play catch up with it. And we'll go from there. But I'm just going to show you. This is for mock-up. This is not the final thing. This is just for mock-up. All right, so this is what we got. All right, so got the hard lines made. Right there, they're just screwed in. There's not no Teflon tape goes on this part. Nothing goes on this part because it is like that. So there will be no leaks whatsoever. All right, so gotta do a little bit of changing. You see I got these blocks on here, raise the tank up. The tank cannot go no higher than, I dropped that compressor and that son of a gun scratched. Boy, you want to talk about mad. All right, so the tank can come up just a little bit. That's how much the tank can come up. Can't come up no higher than that. Because, well, I guess it could, because I got another plan. What's going on here is probably going to be at least 1 inch thick. So if I add an inch, it's possible, but I don't know right yet. I got something in the works. So, and honestly, these right here probably could have stand to be 45s, but that's okay. We'll just have to, when Carolina Audio builds the box, they'll have to make sure they go down or whatever. I don't know. All right, so anyway, these lines right here is to the bags, okay? All the lines will be like this. None of this. And the only reason why I'm using this is because this is the remote air intake for the compressor. This line right here is my stop line. You see there, so I can unbolt this. I can tweak this over just a little bit to try to get it back. If not, I'm going to lose this space. This space here, I need it for 2 batteries. 2 batteries. So it'll probably be a battery on this side and a battery on that side. They equalize the weight, for that being said. So, and here is the intake mufflers that go on the other end of these lines for remote air pickup. Because like I say, this box is going to be sealed. And that's why I say I got to step back, because if you look, I got a mess. So if you look, right there, 3/4. See that? 3/4. So just imagine there's a wall here. So I'm going to have to tweak these back to get it past this. So the finished product is 3/4. So everything's loose right now. There's some play in these, so they can tweak it the best they can. You know, there's a lot of twisting and a turning. Also, here is the water trap. Let me get it so I can show you. All right, so here's the water trap. So the problem is they accidentally throwed the wrong one in the box. So this is 1/4 inch, and I needed 3/8. So that's going to go there like that. But AVS. They've already talked to them today, and they're super great. They're drop shipping one, and then I'm gonna send that one back. And I got to get another fitting, because the way this works is, let me show you, because I'm gonna run 2 of them batteries. All right, so this 1/8 inch line here is going to hook up to the bottom of that fitting right there on the bottom of that water trap. There'll be another one on that water trap, and then there'll be another one on the bottom of this. It's probably going to be, I don't know what it's going to be, because I need to get to this. This is the automatic drain. Okay, so this right here is going to be on a switch. Therefore, you know, we were talking about this pin right here being for the train horns, but probably going to not use that now. Probably going to put it on the auto drain. So, because there's 9 switches, we're not going to need 9 switches. So, so maybe one of these switches will activate this solenoid. Therefore, once it activates this solenoid, therefore it will purge the water out of the water traps and out of that. So AVS had a thing, if you bought 2 water traps and an auto drain, they extended the warranty, I think, for like 5 years on this valve. So that's a no-brainer. So that's what's got it going on. The other part is, the other video is talking about doing a wood floor. And this, I am going to do a wood floor. And I thought I was going to do an Art Deco floor, but I'm not even going to tell you what kind of floor I'm going to do, because I don't want to say it and jinx myself. I got to get certain people in line, and if we can pull it off together, it's going to be different. So I'm very confident in that. So that's that. I will tell you this: if we can pull it off, I know Eddie from Automail Direct will appreciate it very much. So that's all I'm going to say. But anyways, so that's what I got going on. All these are stainless steel, 3,000 psi, and oh yeah, this right here, this is a dump. So the exhaust, instead of dumping out into this box, they're going to go down and dump under the truck. And there's a lead, probably like a 10-inch lead on this one and this one. These, I wasn't anticipating these being this big. This is the new design, and it's a little too close to the tank. So I might end up going and rechanging these ends to 45s. And if I do that, then I can slide this forward just enough to clear that. So if that's the case, it is what it is. That's the whole thing. These hadn't came yet, or they did, and I didn't. I'll be honest, they came, but I didn't open them out of the box because I didn't know how big they would be. But this is the pressure sensors for the controller. So you got right, left, you got front and rear, and then you got one for the tank. So I have to screw the one on the tank. I have to find where I'm going to put it, because there's a plug back here at the back, and there's one right there, and I can't get to it because of where it's at. I can't get to the one on the bottom because it is for the drain. So if I rotate this tank, if I rotate it, then I don't know if that's going to work, because my hoses might not, because there's no slack here. So if I rotate this tank and put one of the fittings on top where you can get the pressure, I really don't want to do that because you'll see it in the wires. I want it to be hidden. I can't really go behind this because the fuel tank's behind it. So the only other thing I can do is put 45s on these and move this whole thing forward enough to screw one of these into the back side. Because in theory, when all this is done, it's just going to be a picture window, like an ellipse, shining down here and here to look at all this. And I really don't like the way that is there, but I do not want to use airline like this because this stuff is notorious for leaking. So I'm trying to keep it clean. Also, I'm probably going to, these ends here, I'm probably going to have these ends powder coated or Cerakoted. And the reason why is because that drives me crazy. Black, silver, black, silver. I don't know. We just have to see how it works out. Let me know what you think. And we'll go from there, and I'm at 11 minutes. Phew, it's hot. So, I appreciate you boys and girls. We're getting there. But it's hard to work on your own stuff when you got to work on that stuff. You got to work on that stuff so you can make this, so you can keep the lights on. So it is what it is. So I appreciate you. Remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag, pick some chicken grease. I'm out.